Hello, water signs. How are you this week? I hope you had an opportunity to see last week's water signs law of attraction oracle. If not, check it out, or not, whatever. They're timeless. You could go through and check them out whenever you want, whatever one feels like the one to look at. And if you're new here, what I am doing is I'm teaching law of attraction techniques and lessons and so on through guidance of divine oracle cards, so that you're not overloaded with lessons and techniques that you can't remember right now and everything. These are ones that are guided specifically for your journey that you're at whenever you happen to come across this reading. And this one is for water signs. And I wanted to jump out. Okay, let's see here. Am I on the camera? Yep. All right. Let's see here. I do put a date on these, but only so that if you come back and look, you can see if it's a recent upload or not, quite easily. But they are timeless. Whatever one you feel inclined to pick at, go ahead and watch it. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. You know how the algorithms work. All right. What do we got here, water signs? Lots of biblical passages going on here. Now, just so you know, there's over 100 cards here. And only 11 of them are biblical passages. And already we have 3 up here. So, I'm guessing somebody needs some biblical confirmation about the lesson they're about to learn here today. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? So, speaking biblical, let's do them right off the hop then, okay? We've got 3 of them here. Mark 9:23. All things can be done for the one who believes. Okay? Now, if you know anything about law of attraction, it is ask, believe, receive. Okay? So, there's right there. There's confirmation that if you can believe, all things can be done. Anything you can think of and believe of can be achieved. Okay? Proverbs 23:7. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. All right? You become what you think about and feel about. You are who you are in your heart is who you are. Okay? You can change your skin all you want, but who you are in your heart, you attract to you. The vibrational frequencies don't lie. Okay? So that's a good way to figure out if new people are good for you or not. Listen to them. They don't lie. Are they whining about a bunch of stuff all the time? Or do they speak love a lot? Because for as they are in the heart, that's what they attract to them. So if they're drama queens, if they're talking shit about people, then that's also what they are attracting to themselves. So you know that they're going to be drama queens and shit talkers around them. Okay? Because you attract who you are. What you are in your heart, so you are. And that's what you bring. That's what you attract to you. Okay? Where's the other one here? Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Okay? There's the ask part of the ask, believe, receive. Okay? Ask, and it shall be given. So in law of attraction, soon as you soon as you launch that rocket of desire, usually it's because you're in the middle of some kind of contrast that makes you wish something, okay? But as soon as you ask, it's gone out the top of your head as an electrical building block of a frequency, and it then exists, okay? It has the capability of becoming part of what it is that you're asking for. So automatically, what you're asking for becomes available in the ethers around you. It's possible, okay? Then you have to seek to find it. So you have to believe, you have to match the frequency of what you asked for. And you do that through the belief, the emotion, how you would feel if you actually had it. That's how you seek it. You seek for that feeling, for that belief. And when you find that belief, okay, when you become in your heart the belief of what you asked for, that's seeking that vibration. And once you seek it, once you look for that frequency that matches it, you will find what you're asking for. Okay? Isn't that crazy? Ask, believe, receive. There's your 3 Bible things to validate the whole law of attraction being biblical. Okay? Now, water signs. You're emotional a lot. Well, what water is, it's emotions. It's and energy and motion. Water is very conductive. So that's why you feel your emotions, and that's why the moon affects you, because the magnetic fields from the moon create the tides, and it makes the water in you, the emotions in you, move and change and morph. Okay, so you have really strong abilities to affect your magnetic fields because you have a lot of emotion, energy in motion. It's just a matter of what you use that emotion for. Okay, that emotion, that's very powerful if you know how to, through your thoughts, direct what magnetic fields those emotions trigger. Okay, so you're like a radio. If you tune into a frequency and turn up the volume, so add the emotion that matches it to it, it makes that field stronger and attracts to it what it is you're putting out. But you can't attract to it something that you're not putting out. So this is where a curse is only a curse if you allow it to be. Okay? So if somebody sends you a curse, whether you believe in magic or spells or anything like that, just to say the gospels are God spells, if you ever, okay, you know I'm getting at. A curse is only a curse if you allow it to be. And by allowing it to be means matching the frequency of it. Okay? Now, people curse you because they're mad at you or jealous or whatever. It's usually a negative reason they will curse you. Okay? Otherwise, it's not a curse, it's a blessing. Okay? So, the only way that curse can affect you is if you are also vibrating, if you also have that radio station tuned to the lower vibrations that match whatever it is they're sending to you. Okay? So by purposely choosing to use your magnetic emotions that you have so much of, water signs, you can use that to protect yourself. Okay? Simply by holding all these good thoughts, knowing in your heart that it's God's will, okay? By tuning in to all the good frequencies, you don't allow the lower frequencies in, okay? Tune your radio to the higher frequencies, and the lower frequencies doesn't mean they don't exist. The other stations are still playing on the radio. You're just not tuned into it, and they're not overriding your frequency that you're tuned into. Okay? It's still happening, just not part of your experience. All right? Nothing stays the same. Tomorrow things will be different. So energy is always moving. And another thing with water signs and all the emotion, you can feel it pretty strong sometimes because it is very electrically conductive. Okay. So if you find yourself in a bind, in a feeling like overwhelming, okay, maybe you got a curse. All right, just have some peace knowing that energy is always moving. Okay, nothing stays the same. Tomorrow things will be different. Now, breathe in that good ass prana. That is your life force. Breathe in through your nose so that the raw electrolytes that are in the plasma and ethers around you, when you breathe in through your nose, it's going right past the only spot in your skull that can be penetrated through the mind barrier. Okay? Your pineal gland is right at the top of your nose, top of your sinuses. So breathe in that prana through your nose. And when you breathe in deep and let it go past your pineal gland like that, and it directly charges and allows your brain access immediately to new thoughts that weren't even in your thought process a simple breath ago. Okay? Breathe it in. And when you exhale through your mouth. Okay? So it's like having a larger exhaust pipe on your Dodge Dually so that it allows more exhaust out at a larger volume. Okay? Get rid of that stuff that your fresh prana just washed in and washed through you. Fresh electricity is in being burnt up. You need oxygen to burn electricity, right? That's why you breathe in. And when you breathe in through your nose, all those electrical plasma is right there at your pineal gland, and you are able to see through your mind's eye ideas and so on straight from the ethers. Okay? Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. And you'll get the good flow happening of all the usable energetics that are available around you. Okay? Law of attraction is akin to gravity. You cannot turn it off. You can't. All right? You'll have to learn these tricks, these little snippets, these little lessons. I do collectives too. And cross watch if you want, because basically they're just all lessons that anybody can use. Okay? I just allow these ones because maybe I do the water signs and earth signs so that it's more custom to maybe what you might be going through right now. Okay? But you can't turn it off. So your best bet is to learn how to use this invisible body part that you have. It's called your biofield. I call it body armor because through your thoughts, through your central nervous system that runs right up your spine and has all those chakras, which are all the on and off switches of your electrical system, through that you can control your biofield and you can control what is allowed into your experience and what is not allowed into your experience. You can literally use it as body armor when you learn how to use it, okay? You see in others what you expect to see. So there's something good and something not so great in everybody. And if you come across people and every time you see them, they act a certain way, that's the only way that you know them. You expect to see that out of them every time you see them. And that's exactly what will happen. They could change. They could be completely different people. But then years down the road, you come across them, and because that's what you expect from them, you draw that right out of them. And they'll walk away, and you think, oh, they haven't changed. And they walk away going, wow, where did that come from? Like, I haven't been that person in a long time. Like, you draw out of people what you expect to see. Okay? If you're always in conflict with somebody, it gets to the point where you just expect conflict every time you see them. And guess what? You get conflict every time you see them. So if these people happen to be people that you have to spend time with, maybe they're work people or family or who knows, it's the person at the coffee shop that you have to get your coffee at every morning, or who knows. Okay, if you're expecting to see them a certain way because that's what you're used to seeing, that's what you're going to get. But if you break that cycle, okay, break that expectation and expect something else, you don't even have to know what that something else is. Just go, it'll be interesting to see a different side of them today. Or, you know what I mean? Leave that door open to expect something else. You might be surprised what you see. It may take a day or two as well, because you have to believe that that will work, right? But we are all connected. We are all one. And that is how we are all one, because we all have a biofield. And we all have our pineal glands, and we all have the electricity that flows through us. And we all have those thoughts. Although be it different thoughts, we all have thoughts that we put out into the ether. We all have a magnetic field that we have created within our body from that electricity flowing through us. And that magnetic field, when one person overlaps with another person, it extends out past your body, basically your arm's length, okay? If you put your hands out, where as far as you can reach, that's basically your body armor, okay? That's your biofield. It can go, when you learn how to manipulate it, you can make it bigger or smaller. You can make it right tight to your skin all around you, okay? I like to do that because especially if I'm like at grocery stores or something, and I don't want my energy to mix with people that I have to walk past in the aisles or something, then I'll shrink my energetic in so that it doesn't blend so much with other people, because I am an empath and I feel it all, and I have to have salt baths and everything just to wash it all off. And but because we are all connected, we are all energetic beings, and we all share the ethers, and the ethers is all electrical communications of all kinds of things, not just thoughts, but building blocks for physical things, everything. And we are all connected that way. So, I think I covered them all. Let's see here. Nothing's to say. Breathe in the day. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see what manifestation card water signs have for this week. Ooh. These cards are so big, it's so hard to shuffle them. Oh, yeah. All right. What do we got here? Okay. Money doesn't bring happiness, but happiness brings money. If you keep thinking that you need money, then you will keep attracting needing money. You have to find a way of being happy now, of feeling good now, of being in joy now without the money, because those great feelings are what attracts the money. Okay? It is all about matching the frequency. Doesn't matter what it is you're looking for, it's how you think you will feel in the having of it. Okay? So if you, like it says here, if you put out the need money vibration, then you're just attracting more experiences of needing money. Okay? So if you think that you're going to be happy having all the money you could ever spend, then you have to find that vibration of feeling that happiness and give it the emotion and more power so that you attract to you all those electrical building blocks that are in the ethers that will come together as that same frequency and manifest situations and experiences and opportunities that will easily bring you money. Okay? If you have the thought that you can only get it from one way, and that's working, and maybe you're unemployed, then that narrow tunnel vision is really just blocking off any other opportunities. So smash that. Okay? Money can come to you from all different directions. That whatever direction you can put out that magnetic field, that how you will feel in the having of it, the stronger you can put out that magnetic field, the more farther of a reach that you have to reach opportunities in all directions that can bring you not only the money, but other things, other opportunities that also vibrate on that happiness that you're matching. Okay? So, money doesn't bring happiness, but happiness will bring money. Okay? And it'll bring all abundance, money, relationships, everything. It brings it all. Hope you have a wonderful week. Try to remember some of these things if you need to. I think a lot of this wasn't even really lessons. It was more validations of it's okay to do this and how to do it. But you got your lesson at the thing. You got to match the frequency, match the happy to bring in more happy. All right. We'll see you next week, water signs. Hope you have a blessed day. Like and subscribe and all that. Get the algorithms going. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.